Alright, so today we're going to watch some electrical work safety awareness training. Um, Now, I've done quite a bit of these types of training considering I'm in the electrical field. And let's see how accurate some of these are. Um, I've seen some pretty brutal things. Luckily, I haven't seen anybody die yet, but yet, I say yet, hopefully it never happens. I really, really hope it never happens. But uh, you always got to be aware of everything. So, right off the hop, yeah, no. That's no. Oh my god. So you should always test before you touch. You should have. I can see where this is going. Yep. Yep. Okay, just touching it, you're generally not going to really electrocute it. You have to actually cut it first, but still, you should be turning it off before you work on it and testing it to make sure. We got clamp meters. Fluke, best one out there. Always buy Fluke. Don't. Your life's not a fluke. Don't trust anything else other than Fluke. Um, but yeah, you should always turn things off and then test it before you even go to cut it. Okay, I seen something like this happen once. Thankfully, nobody was on the ladder, but somebody was working by it, and they had the ladder sitting there, and it shifted, and it actually touched the power line, and we nobody could go in that area. They had to like ground it all off. They had to call in Hydro One, and it was nuts. They had to come and take it down just from a ladder touching a power line. For that reason, see, it didn't show him, but he would be getting electrocuted. So if anybody touched that ladder when it was being it became live, they would be electrocuted. Anybody touching that person would actually be electrocuted. Yeah, you never want to touch electrical without gloves, especially if it's live. You generally don't want to work on live. You need a special permit for live, but sometimes you have to. You don't have a choice. And you should be wearing A, all your proper safety gear. B, the proper tools. Like your tools should have rubber handles to be grounded. You should be wearing your rubber gloves. And generally, depending on how much wattage it is, you're going to have like what looks like a bomb suit. You can look it up. It's crazy. It's like 40 pounds. It's crazy what you got to wear. But generally, yeah, you do not want to work on live, especially anything more than 120. 120, yeah. If you touch it, it's gonna buzz you. You'll feel it. But anything else, it could kill you. 208 and higher will kill you. And see how that's okay. So here's one thing. See how that dude ran over to him right away? You can't touch them because they could technically still be a little bit live. Oh, this guy's not looking. Oh, God. Okay, so something that happened at a job site, I'm not going to say which one, but the dude didn't touch it, thankfully, but somebody left their lift up on the back of their dump truck and then ran into the power line. It sounded like a bomb went off. It was so loud it knocked out all the power in the building we were working in. They actually had to send us home for the rest of the day, which was nice. Uh, but, you lose the rest of the day of work, which sucks. But, yeah. So thank God nobody was hurt. Nobody died. But they took out the power, and they couldn't leave the truck. Because if they stepped out or they opened the door, they could now become live. It kind of like break the current. And, yeah. So it was nuts. Yeah, you never want to work in the rain. Okay, so I know people are like, "Oh, that's an almost dramatized." No, it's not. I've seen things like transformers actually explode and get shot across the floor because they were wired up wrong. I didn't see it happen. I seen the after effects of it. I was working in the building that it exploded in. I wasn't in the subroom because the subroom is where all electricity comes into, or substation, sorry. Electricity comes into. You wire up all your big panels, a lot of the big transformers, stuff like that. And somebody wired up it backwards. I guess they just mixed up the line and load, and I went boom and shot across the floor. Actually destroyed the floor. The thing shot like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet. It was crazy. It took out the whole floor that was concrete was ripped up. It was nuts. So it cost, a few $1 million worth of damage just because he mixed up line and load. So when people go, oh, it's an overdrive, no, it's not an overdrive monetization. Trust me. But I hope you enjoyed it. That was accurate for the most part. It didn't show some of the stuff, like the ladder thing. Maybe should have showed him getting electrocuted. I know that sounds bad, but I'm not saying like, yeah, we want to see him get hurt. No, this kind of stuff is supposed to bring awareness to people, and they need to take it seriously. And most people don't take it seriously until they either see it happen or know somebody it happened to. Then it's like, oh my god. But like, no, we should, especially electrical, anything, should take it seriously. Sorry, I'm still under the weather a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and again, send me videos you guys want to see, or hey, throw them in the chat, and I will be more than happy to check them out. Bye.